Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Jurisprudence class. Today we are going to discuss an important legal maxim or a concept called as jus necessitatis. Jus necessitatis. So the legal maxim runs like this. Necessitatis non habet legium. Necessitatis non habet legium. That means necessity knows no laws. Yes, you all know this legal maxim. Necessity does not know any law. It knows no laws. Even Chanakya theory. Chanakya, we know, he is a very famous person who wrote Arthashastra or economics. So, according to Chanakya, when two losses are there, when you are sure that you are going to get lost, when there are two losses, better to choose the less evitable loss. ఆ రెండిట్లో ఏ తక్కువ ఉంటే ఆ లాస్ అనుభవించమని చెప్పంటున్నాడు. Even according to section 81 of the Indian Penal Code, it also indirectly tells about the jus necessitatis. So nothing is an offense. So when you do an act which is likely to cause harm, but the harm was done without criminal intent and to prevent other harm. That means suppose if you are taken to a hospital, then the doctor wants to conduct the surgery. The surgery may become a failure also, but he wanted to help you. Therefore, he will remove the gallbladder or things like that. So, it is not an offense. Section 81 of the Indian Penal Code. Like that, just necessitates normally, whenever there is any necessity, normally you need not follow the law. Best example is Neram Nadikadu Akala cinema laga. When in old cinemas we used to see Anna, చెల్లెల కోసం చెల్లెల ఆకలి చూడలేక used to go and steal a loaf of bread and the people used to beat him. So here the necessity made him a criminal. But the defense of necessity will not be accepted in all times. Don't be under the impression that for necessity we can do anything. So negative examples are also there. Today we are going to discuss such case law, very famous case law. It is a landmark judgment given in 1884, not now. R versus Dudley and Stephens. R versus Dudley and Stephens, 1884. Better you know the facts of the case. Mr. Dudley, Mr. Stephens and Mr. Brooks, all the three navigators, along with a boy young boy aged about 18 years. They were traveling in the sea. They were traveling, for example, let us say they were traveling in a ship. But unfortunately, due to some cyclone or something like that, natural calamity, there was a shipwreckage or ship pagilpoyettu. Then they have come out on a small boat and started sailing on the boat. For about 7 days, without any food, they suffered and they tried to rescue themselves by sailing in the same boat, but they could not reach the shore. 7 days have happened. They are without any food. So, you know the difficulty of a man. They starved literally without food or water. On the 8th day, they have decided to do something. What to do? Dudley and Stephens, we are sure that we don't survive if you do like this. We have to have some food. The food is not available anywhere. Therefore, they wanted to kill the 18 years boy who was actually suffering from fever. They wanted to kill him. They wanted to eat the meat. But Mr. Brooks, he did not agree. No, it's not correct. Life is precious. Life is precious for every person. Let us die together, that's all. But don't kill him and we should not. But still, they paid a deaf ear to his version. Ultimately, they killed him. They survived for about 5 days by taking the blood and by eating the meat and other things. Somehow they survived. On the 12th day, they were rescued by the passing ship and came out. After coming out, the mother of that boy, she did not keep quiet. Anyway, a case of murder was registered against them. The trial was conducted. During the trial, they pleaded the defense of necessity. Is it better that 4 persons die, or for the survival of 3 persons, 1 person dies? What is correct? Please remember, the court said, you don't have any authority to take away the life of a person, even though it is just necessitatis. But still, please remember, the court clearly held that the self-control is really absent. There is no true choice between good and bad. So, defense of necessity should be accepted where the immediate death is inevitable. You will die. But here, the consequence of, so here, a man will not die out of starvation for 7 days. It will take so much of time, but they do not have the self-control. They do not have patience. So therefore, the consequence of abstaining from the commission of offense is not accepted. Ultimately, anyway, light punishment was given for them. So this is the concept of just necessitatis. That means necessity knows no law, but sometimes it may not be accepted also. So I hope you are clear with the case law. Right? Thank you very much.